Official. Dan Snyder is no longer the owner of our favorite football team, and a surreal feeling that a lot of us fans probably never thought was going to happen. I mean, we were never going to feel like this. The fact that we woke up one day and realized that if you search up Dan Snyder on Google, it says former owner of the Washington Commanders, and wow, man, this really is a crazy day. This moment will go down as in history. A lot of people are saying this is the fourth best day in Washington Commanders slash Redskins slash football team history. With the fact that those first 3 days are Super Bowls, the next one is this one, the fourth one. But what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Blue coming out to another DMV Sports on live stream, and I know like I should have live streamed yesterday, but after the whole parade and then bullpen and the first press conference came out with owners, majority owner Josh Harris talking with Mitchell Rails and Magic Johnson. It was just good, man. It was something that just had to be done, bro. Like, I mean, we can talk about Dan for a little bit, but this man got fined $60 million, sold the team for $6.05 billion. Probably the smartest idiot in the history of the business world because he made a lot of money. And the fact that he couldn't, there's just so many bad things I could say. I mean, where can we start? We'll start off sexual harassment allegations, the Joe Mary White report that came out, workplace misconduct, and the fact that you're stealing money from the fans, you're stealing money from other owners. Dan Snyder, you owe people their money. The fact that you're getting fined $60 million is not enough. This man has made so much more than that. It's insane. It's like not even 1% of how much he made from selling the team. But yeah, man, thank God Dan is gone. I mean, the low moments. I mean, we gotta start off with the Sean Taylor. I guess that's one thing that we can say that was a highlight of our tenure being Washington under Dan was that he did the drafting Sean Taylor was under him, but the fact that that tribute was such a joke and very disgraceful to the Taylor family. Hopefully, Josh Harris like fixes it up and actually builds a statue for him because that was disgusting, bro. But yeah, man, I really like. They've just been posting on social media. I've just been like so hyped. I've been texting family, relatives, friends that hey, it finally happened. The day that no one thought was coming, but it happened. My whole lifetime, I didn't think I would see Dan Snyder sell this football team. We thought that he wasn't ever going to change the name. He said that I'm never going to change the name. He changed the name actually twice. He said he was never going to sell the team, and he was forced to. And shout out to all the owners, unanimously 32, 31 owners saying, yo, get the heck out of here. And it was about damn time, bro. It really was. I can't stress enough how important this is. And obviously, okay, Dan's gone. Does that mean we're going to win the Super Bowl this year? No, it doesn't mean that. But it means to step in the right direction. This man, Dan Snyder, was holding this team back before his tenure, before he bought the team in 99. This was it 99? Yeah, it was 99. Something like that. This team was like a historic franchise, won 3 Super Bowls, went to 4. People would take this team seriously. Fans would actually go to games. And this man has just drilled this team to the ground, to the earth's core. And I genuinely, I can read tweets too. The fact that this man is finally gone, and it's just a huge burden off our shoulders as an organization, as a fan base, front office, everything. Everyone seems really excited to just move on, man. This guy is one of the worst owners in sports history, not just the NFL history, and sports history. And I mean, I can pull up tweets too, bro. How bad Dan Snyder was. Let's see. Dan. It's crazy how much money he made off selling this team. Bought the team for like 600 million, selling it for 6 billion. Wow. Was it 600 million? I don't know. Was it 100? I don't know. Yeah, they're going bonkers right now. Josh Harris is high-fiving fans outside. Man, Josh Harris, I gotta say, this man is definitely the man of the people. Yesterday his report came out and it was on video too that he bought beer for everyone at the bullpen in that DC area. Bro, that's awesome. Like that's the first thing you do as owner. That's crazy. Um, yeah, good riddance to Dan Snyder, bro. Like Dan, the one thing about like this whole Dan Snyder thing, it was It's like, in life how there's always 2 sides to a situation. There was not a good side about Dan. There really wasn't. I couldn't go out there and find someone who was a Dan Snyder advocate, and dude, like, you just couldn't find that. Like, he didn't have anyone that was on his side. Everyone hated him. He did everything in his power for people to hate him. He had such a big ego. He would always stuff his nose in football operations. He just cared about taking people's money. He didn't really care about winning. And that's what just sucked the fan base, sucked the blood. It's like a dead body, and you're still sucking blood from the dead body. That's how you can describe this tenure, the 24 years of being owner of this team. Last playoff win, 2005. I was 2 years old, bro. Like, come on. I haven't like really watched a playoff win. 27 different starting quarterbacks. I mean, the list goes on and on. It's embarrassing, dude. It really is. And again, I'm not saying you're gonna win the Super Bowl like this year coming up, but with time, like, we're gonna actually be taken seriously, and the NFL media is gonna start taking it seriously, give us more coverage. The bias against the team in Washington will be gone. The dark cloud is it's moved on. Dan is gone. Hopefully, and he's probably in his yacht somewhere down the Bermuda Triangle. And yeah, man, former head coach Jay Gruden, he talked about how this is a good sign. This is a good thing for Washington. There was a time when he was there that they were drafting guys, and Dan had a big like he wouldn't even watch tape and wouldn't like do any research. He would just be like, okay, I want this guy, and he would override decisions. And as a football organization, like, what can you do when your owner's telling you to do everything? He has his nose stuffed in anything, telling you what to do. It sucks, man. If you're an owner of professional sports teams, you haven't done the research, you haven't done anything. Let the professionals do their job. And clearly, Dan was failed to do that. So what else? What else did Dan? I mean, what else? A low moment. Obviously, is Sean dying. That sucks, but that's not really Dan's fault. I mean, the let's talk about last year. Like, Browns. I mean, it was just like the performances, the Sunday Night Massacre, Monday Night Massacre, signing guys that are way out of their prime. Deion Sanders, Adam Archuleta, overpaying for these guys. Albert Haynesworth, Josh Norman. I mean, Josh Norman. The first couple years he was all right, but other than that, it didn't turn out to be great because we paid him a lot of money. And I mean, I was talking about Albert Haynesworth. I mean, that guy was just complete free agency bust, bro. That was so bad. Obviously drafting a guy like Dwayne Haskins, who clearly was not suitable for our system. I mean, rest in peace, but I just didn't turn out well here, and it sucks, man. I mean, obviously, I think Dwayne, if he was still here today, would be happy that Dan Snyder is no longer the owner of this team. But what else? So many low moments, bro. I just can't think about it. I can't really fathom it. But also, I think they also talked about the name change. They said there was a good chance the name could. I don't think that's happening. The fact that they would go through another whole rebranding process, I really don't think so. And quite honestly, like, Commanders, I think it's a good name. I don't think what I mean. Red Wolves would have been tough too. Obviously, like, there's a slim possibility. I mean, that's some possibility. There's some hope, like, that I would think about, even that I would like even glam over the fact that they might go back to the Redskins, but that's not happening. So I don't know. I think they should keep the name. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. But yeah, this is crazy, man. I really can't put into words how excited I am. I want to scream and stuff, but I have people over. I don't want them to think someone's getting murdered down here. But yeah, it is officially official. Dan Snyder is no longer the owner of the team in Washington. And I just had to make a quick live stream because recapping it, it's been crazy just to think about it. It really has been. Let me see other tweets. Sayonara, Dan. Yeah, I mean, the whole press conference was Jonathan Allen and Terry McLaurin were there, and they're just hyped. Seeing Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson was talking about how when he buys a team, he doesn't care about his ego. He just wants to win, and that's clearly all we want, bro. In less than one day owning the team, the new ownership have done more for the fans than Dan Snyder did in 24 years. Very much true. The Commanders, yeah, these memes are crazy. Yeah, man, Dan was just a douchebag, a scumbag, all of it, bro. The fact that obviously it's a plus. I mean, Dan also was a fan growing up, but the Josh talked about how he was a fan growing up, grew up in Maryland, so that's so cool. He wants to see his team win. He used to go to Redskins games, RFK, and all that. And the fact this man also owns the Sixers and New Jersey Devils. I mean, this man's a successful businessman, bro. So you gotta give him respect where respect is due. Jason Wright talked about how week one is trending towards being a sellout. That's awesome. They're fixing the stadium, new rails. This is man, this is crazy. Hopefully they don't change the colors. But we'll see, we'll see. Let's go, Raza. Man, F the Ravens, though. The real team in the DMV is back. DC football is officially back. I'm hyped to say it, man. I really am. I mean, everybody on social media is just, oh, I thought I read something. Waking up and realizing Dan Snyder is gone. Josh Harris is fired up, bro. He's out there with the crowd just giving handshakes. I'm excited, bro. I really am. I obviously like fans like they don't take it seriously at all. Let's go Ravens. Oh, you know what I meant. But I'm happy DC football is back, and the fact that we'll be going back to a winning historical franchise. No more BS off the field, and Magic Johnson. That was a long time ago, though. I saw the picture of him dapping up in the that Magic was dapping up Terry and the comment section was going crazy. But yeah, going back to what I was saying, like it would generally just be about winning football games, no more off the field issues, and I'm just so happy that all the owners agreed that Dan was a burden. And obviously, when you're stealing money from other billionaires, they're gonna be upset and they're gonna want you out. Dan should be a guy that should be in jail. He is a criminal, stolen money, made lots of money after selling this team. But forget about Dan Snyder, bro. Like, he was only all the rant. You can go look back on the channel. I've made so many videos. I made so many rants, live streams. Look at my Twitter. You could tell that I hated this man. I wanted this man gone for the longest, and I couldn't stand him. I really couldn't. And now that he's gone, he's just no longer like affiliated with this team. And thank God, man. Thank God. Josh Harris is our savior, man. He really is, and there's no way he could like. It will take some. He talked about it will take some time, but there's no way he could do worse than what Dan has. I mean, the floor is so low that the only way to go is up. The bar is so low that the only way to go is up, and we're trending towards the right direction. Fans are happy. Fans will be back. There will be a sellout week one against the Cardinals. It should be all Washington fans in there. No Arizona fans are coming all the way to DC to watch the team play, or no Arizona fans are coming all the way to the East Coast to watch them play. So I expect fans to be back, merch to go up because Dan is gone. And I'm telling you, a lot of older fans talked about it. I know personally some that said we're not coming back unless Dan sells the team. Now that Dan's gone, they're coming back. They're gonna come back slowly, like inch by inch. Fans will be back. There's a pep rally today too. So it's a great day in DC. It's a parade inside my city, if you know what I'm saying. I can't wait, bro. I really can't. I started watching this team around 2009, 2010. First quarterback was like Jason Campbell, Donovan McNabb, and then Rex Grossman, John Beck, RG3, and Kirk. It was what a time, man. What a time. With that being said, guys, I am going to be out. I appreciate all you guys just the support recently. I've been posting a lot of shorts recently. And we also added another member to the channel, Naeem, a good friend. You guys have seen him. He's going to be posting more here. But now that Dan's is gone, there will be no more Dan Snyder rants. There will be nothing that will boil my blood more than Dan the man. But make sure you guys are subscribed to DMV Sports Zone channel. We like to push out as much fire content out there as possible. Follow us on our social media platforms: TikTok, Instagram, Twitter at DMV Sports Zone. What a day! What a last few days, bro. Josh Harris is the man. And the other Commanders, if they change the name, that'll be just more news to come. But I can't wait, man. Week 1 is like a month away, a little bit more than a month away. Training camps in a couple of days. I'm hyped. I really am. All right, guys. Peace. Goodbye, Danny boy.